Lorine Zineb Nora Talhaoui, known by her stage name Loreen, is a pop singer and music producer. Loreen represented Sweden in the Eurovision Song Contest 2012 in Baku, Azerbaijan, with her entry Euphoria, and won the contest with 372 points. In Eurovision Song Contest 2013 in the Swedish city Malmö paragraph, Loreen sang both in the semi-final and the grand final. Interested in becoming a musician, she took part in the Idol 2004 television competition, coming fourth overall. The following year she released her first single, The Snake, with the band Robnras and became a television presenter on TV 400. While working as a segment producer and director for several Swedish reality TV shows in 2011, she released the single My Heart Is Refusing Me to commercial success in Sweden. Early life: Loreen was born in Stockholm, Sweden, in 1983 to Moroccan Berber immigrant parents. She was raised in a liberal Muslim household, but is non-practicing as an adult. Early in her life, Loreen moved to Varkaransi. She grew up there, and calls Varkaransi her hometown. She spent most of her teenage years in Grita, a residential area in Varkaransi. Music career 2004 Euro10, Idol and hiatus Loreen became known to Swedish audiences after taking part in the Swedish Idol 2004 competing as Loreen copyright and Talhaoui. During the qualification round, she placed third by the public vote. She would have been eliminated, but received a wild card from the judges, allowing her to compete in the program. She finished fourth overall, and was eliminated during the 8th week. After Idol, in 2005, she released a promotional single, The Snake, with the group Robnras. That same year, she also presented the TV show Listener, broadcast by the Swedish station TV 400. After a year, she took a hiatus from more visible roles, and worked as a segment producer and director for reality TV shows such as TV3's Varkaransi Rstapojkva Karansinsakademin, TV4's Matakiten and SVT's Frufrit. 2011 a Euro13, Melodifestivalen, Eurovision Song Contest and Loreen returned to the public eye when she took part in Melodifestivalen 2011 with the song My Heart Is Refusing Me, which she co-wrote with Mo Deneby and Paragraph. After placing fourth in the second semi-final in Gothenburg on February 12, 2011, she competed in the second chance round, but failed to qualify for the final after a sing-off with Sarah Vaga. The song was released on March 11, 2011 and became a hit on the Swedish singles chart, debuting and peaking at number 9. Following Loreen's success a year later, the song re-entered the chart, peaking at number 22 in May 2012. In the first semi-final of Melodifestivalen 2012 on February 4, Loreen advanced directly to the final round with her entry Euphoria, written by Thomas G. Sun and Peter Bostra Paragraph. She won the national final on March 10 with a combined total of 268 points and represented Sweden in the Eurovision Song Contest 2012 in Baku, Azerbaijan. The song won the competition with a total of 372 points from 40 voting countries out of 42. According to online betting companies, she was the favorite to win the contest. On June 3, 2012, Loreen's Eurovision-winning entry Euphoria charted at number 3 on the UK official singles chart, the highest chart position for a non-UK Eurovision entry since Johnny Logan's Hold Me Now in 1987. The single sold 62,148 copies in its first week in the United Kingdom. She is also noted for having an ongoing chart presence in the United Kingdom, remaining in the top 20 for weeks after the competition, rare for a Eurovision song. On June 21, 2012, Loreen made an appearance at the MTV World Stage in Gothenburg, Sweden. The title of her debut album, Heal, was confirmed in late August 2012. Released on October 24, 2012, Heal debuted atop the Sverige Top List and Albums Top 60. It was certified platinum in Sweden during its second week, denoting domestic shipments exceeding 40,000 units. A remix version of My Heart Is Refusing Me was released on October 8, 2012 as the second European single from the album. On the same day, Crying Out Your Name was released as the fourth single in her native Sweden. To promote the album, Loreen appeared as a musical guest on several European TV shows, including Polish talent show Must Be the Music on October 21, 2012. The second season of the Romanian version of X Factor on November 18, 2012 and the final of the third series of Dutch talent show The Voice of Holland. Loreen premiered a new single included in the reissue of her debut album in the opening of the 2013 Eurovision Song Contest. The song is called We Got the Power, and was produced by Patrick Berger and written by Esther Dean, who have previously worked with Icona Pop, Rihanna and Robin. 2014 A Euro Present, Paperlight Project and Touring . In October 2013, Art on Ice announced that Loreen will be one of the artists performing on their 2014 tour, the concept of which is to combine live music with performances from figure skaters. The tour took place in Finland, Sweden and Switzerland. In January 2014, Swedish SVT have resurrected their prize-winning series RPMI Sessions a Euro in which well-known Swedish artists travel north to meet their talented counterparts within the Sami population, and embark on a new collaboration. They will have never met before, but will have 3 days to write and record a whole new song together. And Loreen herself was the subject of the first episode, working with Inga-Marit Gorpjuso and coming up with the song Sun for her new album. Loreen embarked on the Tour 14 in April 2014 and performed in different European countries. On April 7, during a concert in Amsterdam, Loreen announced that Jupiter Drive and Dumpster are chosen as the next singles for her new album, which will be released in August 2014. That same month, it was announced that Loreen had started planning her second studio album. She is working with producers such as Taped Re, Ted Krutkiski, Tobias Frau Paragraph Berg and Tim Denner Copyright Vay. In May 2014, Loreen announced her first residency show, En Euforiskjul. The show was performed at the Mariska Pavillon in Malmö Paragraph, Sweden from November 26 and concluded on December 20 and was a Christmas show. Loreen grossed more than $372 and En Euforiskjul was the 16th biggest selling tour by a Swedish singer in Sweden in 2014. During her visit in Montenegro in July 2014, she announced that her album will be released in October 2014. She performed at the celebration of Budva tourist organization and the National Day event at the Jazz Beach in Budva. During an interview with PRVARS, she says, "The new album is coming out in October and after that there will be a lot of touring. It's very different from Euphoria, it's a lot dirtier and more hip-hop." In summer 2014, Loreen was nominated for 3 Rockpja Paragraph RNEN and 5 World Music Awards. Additionally, Loreen performed at the 11th Crystalline, where she sang a cover of Rodriguez's Sugar Man, as part of the ceremony's in memoriam segment. On September 20, Loreen performed at Eurasian Music Awards at the Central Stadium in Almaty, Kazakhstan. Loreen performed at Eurovision Gala Night at the Casino Luxembourg in Luxembourg and she confirmed that the single of her new album coming soon in March 2015. On February 27, it was announced that Loreen's new single Paperlight was released on March 5, 2015 in Scandinavia and was released worldwide on March 9, 2015. On November 22, Loreen announced on Instagram that her new album is called Paperlight. She has been working in the studio with Chiesa. Loreen performed at the special concert show Eurovision Song Contest's Greatest Hits in London, produced by the BBC and the EBU, which commemorates the 60th anniversary of the Eurovision Song Contest. Loreen performed as interval act during the second chance round of Melodifestivalen 2015 on March 7 singing the lead single off of Paperlight, Paperlight. In May 2015, Loreen headlined the Vienna Life Ball, Europe's biggest charity event supporting people with HIV and AIDS, attending the event an address designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier. From November 21 to December 18, 2015, Loreen will join the Swedish Christmas tour Julgalan 2015 in Sweden along with Marjana's Sumla Paragraph W, Lena Philipson, Miss Lee, Ola Salo, Jill Johnson, Petter, Huss Anderson, Darren and David Hallenius. On August 11, 2015, Loreen revealed a new single, titled I'm In It With You, released on August 14, 2015, and received generally positive reviews from contemporary music critics. Political activism. During the Eurovision Song Contest 2012 in Baku, Azerbaijan, Loreen was the only entrant to meet local human rights activists. She later told reporters that human rights are violated in Azerbaijan every day. One should not be silent about such things. An Azerbaijan government spokesman responded critically, saying the contest should not be politicized, and requested that the EBU prevent such meetings. Swedish diplomats replied that the EBU, Swedish TV and Loreen had not acted against the competition's rules. In July 2012, Loreen performed at Slaviansky Bazaar in Belarus, where Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko was in attendance. During her visit to the country, she met with the wife of political prisoner Ales Bliatsky, Vyasna representatives and independent journalists, and in a 2-hour meeting expressed her support of political prisoners and signed the petition to ban the death penalty in the country. Loreen later stated she was fully aware of the risks coming with speaking out, including the possibility of being stopped or arrested at the airport when trying to return home. In August 2013, she was the ambassador of the Swedish Committee for Afghanistan and she visited Kabul, Afghanistan, and the village Yaskin Bala in Warsage Valley with Carl Bildt, Minister for Foreign Affairs of Sweden. Next year, the construction of a new primary school will start in the village and the plan is that Loreen will come back and follow the work of the new school until it is constructed. It was a great experience to meet the people of Warsage in Yaskin Bala, both men and women. I hope to come back soon and meet my friends again, says Loreen. Education is the most important issue, when it comes to decrease poverty and to help people taking control over their own lives, says Loreen. I'm very impressed of what SCA is doing in Afghanistan. To me, this is the right way of development efforts. I am happy to be committed in that work. For her work, Loreen was announced new patron of the World's Children's Prize in New York City, USA, and received the Crystal Globe. On October 30, 2014, she won the World's Children's Prize's Crystal Globe for the second time and met with Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai and Queen Sylvia of Sweden in a ceremony at the Gripsholm Castle in Maffrud, Sweden. She wants to support the WCPA the world's largest educational programs for children about children's rights. Discography. Heel, Paperlight. Tours. Awards and nominations. See also, Swedish pop music. References. External links, official website, Loreen Idolmusik, Loreen Discogs, Loreen at the Internet Movie Database.